Hello, gamers. This is Reverend Mike, and I'm here on the Agape Creation Network, a collection of 15 Christian servers. And right now I'm on Fully Awakened Creators server on that network. You can get there by using the IP address agapecreation.org, or you can go to the website agapecreation.engine.com. Anyway, this is Betsy, and she's going to take us through a biblical story of Zacchaeus, the tax collector. Jesus is traveling down, and they're heading to the Passover, and he's got this crowd following him. And they come to this town of Jericho, and they're trying to pass through the city. And of course, when you pass through the city, you have to pay a tax. When you bring your animals through, you have to pay a tax. And so the chief tax collector is there in Jericho, and there's a key there. This is during the Passover time, and there's a key because where should he be during Passover? He should be in Jerusalem, right? But he's not. He's in Jericho. Why is that? It's because the tax collectors were denied access to the temple because they were thought to be sinners and unclean, and therefore had no pathway to salvation. Why was this? Because they were considered to be cheating their own people, working for the foreign governments, and they were typically denied temple access. So this man Zacchaeus is this character that we're about to meet, and this crowd is following Jesus, and they come through the town, and Zacchaeus is trying to see this man, this special man that they see, that he sees following Jesus, and he sees this sycamore tree, and when he tries to see Jesus, they will not let him come close. So it says Zacchaeus was considered short of stature. Now that has a double meaning, because short of stature can mean that you are short compared to the crowd and you can't see Jesus, but it can also mean that you're of low reputation. And I think the biblical writers used the double meaning there on purpose, because he was both short and couldn't see, and because he was of low reputation. And the crowd was actually barring him, keeping him away, pushing him away so he couldn't see Jesus. So he has to climb this sycamore tree and overlook the crowd so he can just get a glimpse of Jesus. And Jesus, out of the crowd, let's say he's over here, points over to Zacchaeus beyond the crowd and says, "Zacchaeus, we're going to eat at your house." Well, what a great honor that would be, that this man that everybody was following would choose to eat at Zacchaeus' house. And Jesus says, "Zacchaeus, salvation has found its way to you. You are truly a son of Abraham." You see, because the people were all Jews and they were denying him the right as a child of Abraham. And that was Jesus's way of saying, look, you're a child of God also, okay? And you deserve salvation too. And just because people say that you're unworthy, you're worthy to me, especially when you have a heart like this, and you say and pronounce amongst the people, "Half of everything I have, I give to the poor. And if I've ever cheated anyone or wronged somebody, I will pay them fourfold what they were wronged." Now, he was a rich man, and if he were to practice this all the time, he would be very poor. So this was a reflection of his heart. This man was not a cheating person. He was denied access to salvation simply because the people assumed, because he was a tax collector, that he was evil and a sinner. But actually he was an honorable man, and that's what Jesus was pointing out. So this is the story of Zacchaeus. I hope you learned a little bit more going through Minecraft and Minecraft in the Bible, and you may have gotten a little bit extra out of this particular story. Thank you very much, and God bless.